Hello and welcome to CNBC TV18's ongoing coverage of the budget. For all the budget related updates, stories and news, this is your ultimate destination. So in this particular edition, what are we going to focus on? We are going to focus on two key things. One, tourism, and second, textile sector, and how these two things are also connected to the upcoming multi-assembly elections scheduled in 2026. So let's start with tourism. So FM in her speech focused on tourism sector and multiple aspects of tourism sector, the religious as well, eco-travel and outdoor tourism as well. She announced that three major announcements were made. First was setup of a National Institute of Hospitality and Skilling. She proposed that the government will set up an institute focusing on hospitality and skilling. The idea is to upgrade the level, the quality of hospitality Indian tourism sector is providing. Under the scheme, the government and these institutes, specifically these institutes, will actually work with college students, companies and other government bodies to improve the overall quality of hospitality and tourism which we provide here in India. So that's a major announcement. Other than that, and this is quite unique, and this caught my eye and I'm sure it caught everyone else's eye as well. FM in her speech said that there will be a special pilot scheme. What is this pilot scheme? This pilot scheme is training 10,000 tourist guides across 20 iconic tourist destinations in India. And this particular training program will last for 12 weeks. It's a 12-week training program, and all these tourists, these tourism guides will be provided government training. So expect a better quality of tourist and tourism, led by the guides when you visit multiple or any of these 20 iconic locations in India next time. So soon actually. So that is one thing which the government announced, and this training will actually be done with a partnership with the Indian Institute of Management. So government is going to oversee this whole program, and the training will be done in the partnership with Indian Institute of Management. We are talking about digital India, we are talking about the virtual world, and everything is shifting from offline to online. So tourism also, of course, in order to enjoy these tourist locations, you need to be physically present there. But as far as the information part is concerned, that is going to be, government is going to ensure that it becomes more streamlined in terms of your online research. So for that, government is going to set up a digital knowledge grid for tourism. This is what Nirmala Sitharaman announced in her 9th budget speech. She said that to support digital growth, the government will create a national destination digital knowledge grid. And this system will digitally record important cultural, spiritual and heritage locations across India. Not only will this initiative help the tourists to get more information and streamlined information about these famous tourist spots, but it will also help create new jobs, because in order to do all the research and to put all of this together, we will need more manpower. So good news as far as the employment front is concerned. Now she also focused specifically on eco-tourism and nature travel. FM Sitharaman announced that she proposes that the government will develop sustainable trekking and hiking trails in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Jammu and Kashmir, Araku Valley, that is in the eastern Ghats, and Pudigai Malai in the western Ghats. That's actually on the border of on the border of Tamil Nadu, and we all know that Tamil Nadu is going to go to polls this year. So important announcements. Along with this, she also announced that special wildlife tourism trails will also be created, and this will include turtle trails in Odisha, Karnataka and Kerala again going to polls this year, and bird watching trails near Pulicat Lake. Pulicat Lake is located in Tamil Nadu, so once again focus is on Tamil Nadu here. So and she also mentioned another thing. She also spoke about the urban development, especially of the tier 2, tier 3 cities, and she mentioned that how an outlay of 20,000 crore rupees for the next 5 years is set aside for the urban development of tier 2, tier 3 cities, including temple towns. And we all know when it comes to temple towns, the contribution of Tamil Nadu and Assam, both these states, especially Tamil Nadu, is known for its temples, its rich heritage when it comes to religious places as in ancient temples, and so is Assam. So again, another announcement keeping the multi-state elections in mind. Now let's talk about another important aspect of the budget. Let's move on from tourism sector to the textile sector. In her 9th speech, FM Nirmala Sitharaman focused a great deal on the textile sector. And before we get into what were the announcements related to textile sectors, let's see why exactly textile sector is extremely important for this particular budget. As per the government data, the textile and apparel industry contributes 2.3% to India's GDP and 13% to industrial production. It also contributes 12% to total exports. And both Tamil Nadu and West Bengal contribute significantly to these numbers, and we all know that in the next 2-3 months, both Tamil Nadu and West Bengal are going to go to polls. So there was a political undertone while making these announcements. And before we get into these announcements, let me give you some more data here. So according to Indian government, in 2024-25, India's overall textile export was $36.61 billion. Out of this, Tamil Nadu's share was $7.99 billion, which was 26.81%. Imagine 26.81% alone came from Tamil Nadu. Similarly, in 2023-24, India's overall textile export was $34.43 billion, and this year, Tamil Nadu's contribution was 20.78%. That was $7.15 billion. So there was a growth of around 6% from 2023-24 to 2024-25. So there was a growth there. Let's talk about West Bengal now. West Bengal contributes around 11%, around 12% of West Bengal's handloom and textile products are exported. So both these states, which are going to go to polls this year, they contribute massively to India's textile sector and the export part as well. So in her budget speech, the finance minister proposed Samarth 2.0 to upgrade and strengthen the textile skilling ecosystem. She also announced an integrated program for the textile sector, and this includes setting up textile parks under a challenge mode. She said that the government will be focusing on introducing a national fiber scheme, a textile employment scheme, a national handloom and handicraft program. The announcements on Samarth 2.0 will focus on upgrading the textile ecosystem, and the proposal for setting up mega textile park is also something she announced. So as we can see, these 4 states and 1 union territory is going to go to polls, and from tourism to textile sector, special focus on these states going to polls. And why not? Because elections are there in these 4 states and 1 union territory. Just one more point here. In 2021, when West Bengal and these other states were going to go to polls, at that time Nirmala Sitharaman wore a lal pad sari from West Bengal. Last year when Bihar was going to go to polls, she wore a Madhubani sari from Bihar, and this time she wore a Kanjivaram sari, not only to showcase the rich textile heritage of the country, but also this was a gesture as Tamil Nadu along with other states is going to go to polls in a few months. For more updates related to budget, keep watching this space at CNBC TV18.
For the labor-intensive textile sector,